Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. Another late night video, guys. Here to keep you updated on absolutely everything. And if you are here on the channel, remember to subscribe. You can find every piece of information. And last night, another late night video. And those who saw that video knew that two stories that then went everywhere in Europe. Draw going to Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea going all in for Jacquet from Rennes. Well, you heard it first here on the YouTube channel. And tonight, we have plenty to say about that and more. Let me start with managers, because there is job in danger for some managers. Oliver Glasner at Crystal Palace. It's been a crazy week at Palace, because Jacquet is going to Manchester City. Because Mateta, there are negotiations ongoing with Juventus, there are also Premier League clubs. Oliver Glasner, before the Sunderland game, said it's true, the story was correct, it's official. He's not going to sign a new contract at the club, and so he's leaving at the end of the season. But after the game against Sunderland, Oliver Glasner goes public and says in press conference, we feel abandoned. We feel that the situation is not great here at Crystal Palace. Players are leaving the club before Premier League games. It happened with Eze in the summer and now with Jacquet. So Glasner was not happy at all with the situation. When he was asked about the situation for his future, he said, I don't know, I don't care about the managerial situation at the club. So it looks like a really tense situation between Oliver Glasner and Crystal Palace. There is a chance they could part company before the end of the season, because the situation is really tense at Crystal Palace. 0 wins in their last 10 games, and so a really complicated situation, because players are leaving. Jacquet is going to Manchester City. Let's see what happens with Mateta, if Palace give the green light to the conditions offered by Juventus or not. There are also Premier League clubs interested, but Oliver Glasner could leave before the end of the season. And the situation is getting tense between Crystal Palace management and Oliver Glasner. His press conference was explosive, so keep an eye on this situation in the next hours and days. And then Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank, because Tottenham lost again. This time was a shocking one. At home, playing at West Ham, they had get their first win in their last 10 games against Tottenham, playing away, playing at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So that's a really terrible situation and moment for Tottenham. Yes, Tottenham tried to show support for Thomas Frank by appointing John Heitinga, former Ajax manager, former Arne Slot assistant at Liverpool, as new part of the backroom staff during the week. So trying to add one more piece to the backroom staff and to show support in a beautiful picture with Thomas Frank and John Heitinga. But then, over the weekend, Saturday, Tottenham lose again. Now, the situation is very, very complicated for Thomas Frank at Tottenham. His job is at serious risk. So let's see what happens in the next hours and days. But the situation of Thomas Frank at Tottenham is not safe at this stage. So they could change the manager. Let's see if it's going to be now or if they will give him opportunity to try to turn the situation. But the situation is very tense for Thomas Frank at Tottenham. So Glasner will leave Palace at the end of the season in any case, but could leave ahead of time, so during this season. And Thomas Frank fighting to keep his job at Tottenham, but the club will decide very soon. Internal talks are taking place, and it's going to be a crucial moment for the future of Thomas Frank at Tottenham. Then there is Champions League football, so let's see with the timing what Tottenham decide to do, but the situation of Thomas Frank is in danger. So let's see what's going to happen. He's not safe in this moment at Tottenham. His job at Tottenham is not safe. Many questions on what happened with Real Madrid, but guys, let me clarify. Yes, the fans were not happy with Florentino Perez, with the players, but Real Madrid believe that Arbeloa is the right man to change this situation. So Real Madrid are not planning to change the manager now. Real Madrid trust Arbeloa. Real Madrid know that it's a difficult situation with the fans, something that they can also understand after losing to Barcelona in the Super Cup final and then to Albacete in the Copa del Rey. So a really bad moment for Real Madrid, but Arbeloa remains the man they want to trust at Real Madrid. So this is the position. They want to give him this opportunity. They believe that Albacete game was too early, not even 2 training sessions to prepare that game, and so the responsibility is not with Arbeloa, according to Real Madrid sources. But of course, they won the first game at the Bernabeu under Arbeloa. Let's see what happens in the next weeks and months for his future. And then the players, guys. Important to say several things. 3 stories. Let me start. The bomb I delivered here on YouTube channel last night then went all over Europe, French media and international media. But Dro, the midfielder from Barcelona, 18-year-old, decided to go to Paris Saint-Germain. Agreement done between Dro and Paris Saint-Germain. Dro informed Barcelona that he wants to go to Paris Saint-Germain, so he's basically all set, just waiting for Paris Saint-Germain to trigger the release clause, and then for 6 million euros, Dro will leave Barcelona and join Paris Saint-Germain. So this deal is absolutely advancing to the final stages. The Here We Go is coming very soon, but as I told you last night, 24 hours ago, here on my channel on YouTube, Dro is going to PSG. Jeremy Jacquet, more updates on this. Chelsea are going all in for Jacquet. What I can reveal to you is that there was a Chelsea mission on Friday to go get Jeremy Jacquet. So Chelsea had a direct contact with Rennes, even face-to-face, to go all in. So Jacquet is the first option in a 3-man shortlist. Rennes want a record fee, club record fee for Jacquet. So something in the region of 65 million euros. Chelsea at the moment are not spending that money, but the negotiation is ongoing club to club. The player wants to go to Chelsea. Jeremy Jacquet has opened doors to Chelsea move. So personal terms are not an issue. The contract is ready. Jacquet wants Chelsea move. Now he's on the clubs. But Jeremy Jacquet, this talented French defender, is the player that Chelsea want for this January window as new centre-back for Liam Rosignol. And then, guys, we have to mention Kobbie Mainoo, because after 0 starts under Ruben Amorim since the start of the Premier League season, Kobbie starts for Manchester United, Manchester Derby, Man United win, Kobbie Mainoo with a fantastic performance, a total performance, trust by Michael Carrick, who is trusting him, he's really trusting him, and so forget about Lord Move at this stage, because Man United were already not convinced to give the green light to the exit of Kobbie Mainoo in December, beginning of January, when Napoli from Italy, 10 clubs called, but Napoli from Italy really wanted to go all in to get Kobbie Mainoo on loan from Man United. The player was keen on a move, but never giving the final green light from Man United. Now, with Michael Carrick trusting the player, and with this sort of performances, it looks like Kobbie is staying at Manchester United and is going to be an important player for Michael Carrick, who will have the opportunity to be the Manchester United manager from now to the end of the season. So a fantastic start for Michael Carrick, but also an important impact for the future of Kobbie Mainoo. On this, guys, and much more, let me know your opinion here in the comments. Like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon here with Fabrizio on my English channel, as you can see, at every hour of the day. I will see you soon. Thank you, guys. Ciao.